Welcome back to Reading and Vocabulary course. This week, we will discuss patterns of organization. The main idea of a paragraph of longer selection is the writer's point and the details are his or her support in form of facts, reason, and examples. Yet, writers do more than merely state or suggest a main idea and list the details that support it. Writers organize their point and support by using one or more patterns. For example, a writer may compare and contrast high school and college. A writer may classify college students into several categories. In fact, writers use many patterns to organize their main ideas and details. Patterns of organization. Separating support points from main ideas is an important reading skill. The organization of the supporting detail will help you understand how an author thinks. Detecting the patterns of organization of the major and minor details can help with comprehension and retention. But how can we be familiar with patterns of organization? How we can identify the patterns of attacks? There is called signal words. Signal words, also known as transition, are words which indicate the relationship between ideas and the organization of the detail. Later on, you will be given some examples of signal words in a text. Patterns of organization types. There are several types of patterns of organization in this section. The first type of organization you will see in the next slide. See the first paragraph in this example. Can you identify what type of pattern of organization used by the writer? The writer used the compare or contrast patterns. So this one is our first type of patterns of organization. Signal words for compare or contrast patterns are divided into compare and contrast. To compare things in English, you can use some signal words such as similarly, at the same time, like, as well as, in comparison, both, all, by the same token, furthermore, and so on. To contrast information, there are some signal words that you can use such as on the other hand, in spite of, conversely, despite, however, nonetheless, on the contrary, nevertheless, and so on. This one is the second type of the pattern of organization. Can you please identify the type of pattern used by the writer? Yes, the writer used time order or sequence pattern. So this one will be our second type of pattern. The writer used transition signal words like first, second, third, and fourth. To use signal words for time order or sequence, you can use the words or transitional word before, how, when, immediately, initially, presently, and so on. The next type is can be seen. The next type you can see from this example. Can you identify the third type? Yes, the third type is the cause and effect pattern. It will describe what happened and why did it happen. So to use signal word in cause effect, there are words that can be used such as reason, due to, on account of, lead to, led to, since, because. And to give or to show effect in English, you can use outcome, result, as a result, therefore, thus, consequently, hence, for this reason, finally, and so on. This one is the fourth type of pattern of organization. What do you think is the pattern? Yes, this pattern is called description. It is used when you want to describe or to explain more about some information. The transition word can be used such as in addition, another, for example, several, various, many, numerous, some others, furthermore, finally, to, also, and many other words. We have go to we have gone to the fifth type of pattern of organization. The fifth type is classification. This pattern of organization divides things into groups, classes, or categories. This is how the author can give classification or of ideas into division based on criteria or standard. Some words that can be used to show classification in English are another, one kind, another kind, the first category, classified as, the last group, final type, and the next one. That's all for our topic for this week. Make sure that you do the assignment to complete this course. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.